Hello my loves, welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Amira. This is Monachopsis Soul Healing. This is going to be a general message for the sign of Gemini. So wherever you have Gemini in your chart, it may resonate for you. But keep in mind that it's a general reading, okay guys? So everything's not going to resonate for everybody or in the same way. Personal readings are on sale through the end of the month, okay? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's just see what we get. We're going to start with some oracles here and then we'll jump into the tarot. So what do you have for Gemini? What do you have for Gemini? Happy birthday to those of you who are watching this on your birthday or around your birthday. They're wanting me to say happy birthday. I guess when this is coming out, we are stepping into your season. That was really strange though. Okay, so, but happy birthday, okay. Happy birthday. Wow, yeah, okay. All right, what do you have for Gemini? What message do you have for Gemini? Mental conflict. This is the Two of Swords of this deck. All right, this is a painful, stressful decision. Interesting. Nine of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. One thing I will say here is there's some kind of addictive behavior. Okay. But Nine of Cups is an energy of wish fulfillment. It's also like pleasure seeking. So whatever decision that you guys are having to make or that you're going through, it has to do with, you know, maybe needing to be a little bit more selfish than you have been. Focus more on what it is that you want compared to what other people want. The Two of Swords ultimately will turn into the Three of Swords, right? And the longer we sit there, the longer things remain stagnant. It's not going to change the situation being in denial or avoiding the decision. It's not going to change. It's still going to be there. So there's a painful, stressful decision here about something. There may be blocked emotions, right? Maybe someone is blocking how they feel. I just heard underestimated. Okay, so maybe there's an underestimation of feelings, of how someone feels or how you feel. But ultimately the twos are about choices. So we have a decision to make. Find the lesson. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. Number 29, which is also a 2. All right, so there's definitely a decision to make this week, Gemini, an important decision, and there's a lesson through it all. There's obviously a lesson with that Devil card that showed up. That is some kind of temptation. It's some kind of unhealthy behavior, maybe repeating negative patterns. The Devil card can also speak to overthinking, okay? There's a need to step into your power and make a decision of some sort, so... Let's see, what do you have for Gemini? There's some kind of lesson, okay, that's meant to be learned here. Maybe it's being resisted. Well, can't make it up. Okay, you can't make it up. This is the Devil. And in this card, in this deck rather, it speaks about repeating negative patterns in particular. That's what the devil represents no matter what. But in this particular deck, that's what they highlight. And so there's something here that maybe it's difficult to resist. This could also be thinking about somebody as well. Yeah, we have the Hermit here at the bottom of the deck. But the devil is some kind of unhealthy behavior, mindset, thing, relationship. It's an attachment of some sort to something that is unhealthy or has the potential to be unhealthy, right? Has the potential to be unhealthy. Some kind of toxic situation, relationship, or repetitive action. It's like, and especially with this Two of Swords, this is like an inability to stop thinking about something. All right, there's a need for some kind of intervention, you know. This is like lust and greed and sexual attraction and desire, materialism. It's an overabundance of something. There's too much pleasure or too much pleasure seeking. This is like instant gratification. Okay, instant gratification. I just can't stop touching the button because it feels so great when I touch the button. You know, then the feeling goes away and I just got to touch the button again. Yeah, I mean, it literally is like hooked on something, right? If you think about somebody who is an addict, it's never enough. There's a need for an intervention. There is. There's a need for a significant change. There's a need for a change in the foundation. There's some kind of false sense of security here. Okay, it's like, you know, whatever this is, it keeps me comfortable. It helps me to feel sane. It helps me to feel good. All of those things, but it's not sustainable. It is not a sustainable thing. It is not a sustainable energy. Okay. King of Swords. So the King of Swords is mental clarity. This is a leader of some sort. This can represent someone in the military, a doctor, a lawyer, a judge, a counselor, someone who is very educated, qualified personnel to make a decision. So there is clearly a decision that needs to be made, but there needs to be clarity. Maybe someone needs to be honest with themselves, right? And find the lesson through it all. Be honest with themselves about this repetitive action or about this unhealthy attachment that they have. There's a lack of awareness at the moment with the devil sitting there in the upright position. There's a lack of awareness, but I feel like someone needs to become aware because the Two of Swords is a place of denial, right? But the King of Swords in his upright position is someone who is extremely intellectual, who uses their logic, who focuses on their wisdom, their experience, their knowledge, their learned experience, right, to make a decision. This is someone who speaks facts, okay, focuses on the facts and makes a decision based off of them. But someone is denying the facts, denying the truth. Excuse me, y'all. Felt like a whole feather went up my nose. All right, what do you have for Gemini? This is clarity, right? King of Swords is a master of his intellectual space. That really is that Two of Swords energy. What needs to happen with this Two of Swords energy, mastering the intellectual space, that means there's clarity. That means there is no more conflict. That means there is no more denial. That means I'm trusting my intuition. That means I'm seeing the facts that are in front of me. You know, it's one thing to continuously do something, feel good about it in a moment, but it's a totally different thing to look at the facts and to focus on the outcomes. If the outcomes are not matching with the intent, then something is wrong here. Okay, and the King of Swords is someone who would see that because he sees the truth, he speaks the truth, and he focuses on the facts. His shadow, yeah, there's something about the shadow. I was getting that at the beginning of the message. Okay, there's something about the shadow here, maybe that someone does not want to face within themselves. All right, some kind of unhealthy desire, unhealthy mindset or thing. There's a need for a change in the foundation, and sometimes the foundation can be us, right? Sometimes the foundation can be our physical body. Maybe it's home, maybe it's job. You know, this can definitely be someone who is working too much, or you know, getting degree after degree after degree just to have the degrees but doing nothing with them. Whatever it is, it's becoming unhealthy. What else do you have for Gemini? There's some kind of lesson here that someone needs to seek and find. Nine of Swords. We got a lot of swords going on here. A lot of mental energy going on here. The Nine of Swords is torture on the inside. And I feel like we do have an addiction, okay? We do have an addiction. Queen of Swords in the reversal here at the bottom of the deck, okay? There could be a partnership. This could also be speaking to what's going on internally. I feel like we have somebody here who has a shadow that other people don't see. You know, whether it's you or it's somebody else who's reaching out and needs assistance or support. There's something that's going on internally that the rest of the world doesn't see. This is, you know, it's likely someone who is not honest with themselves, probably hurting, okay, from something in the past. You know, the Queen of Swords in the reversal is like the widow of the deck. She's someone who typically stands independently. She's wise as well. In the reversal, though, she's bitter. She is. She's bitter. She's cold. She's vindictive, malicious, jealous, angry, cold-hearted, bitch, okay? She is. But the Nine of Swords is torture, it's anxiety, it's stress, okay? There's definitely some kind of addiction here, whether it's drugs, alcohol, work, shopping, you know, excessive thinking, overthinking something. I feel like we have somebody here who is going through a lot internally, and it's not being shared, or it's not, you know, known on the outside. Nine of Swords is inner torture, okay? This is somebody who struggles to sleep at night and stay asleep. There's definitely nightmares here, without a doubt. Let's see what's going on. There's some kind of lesson here through all of this, right? What's this Devil card, please? May even have a mental health issue, concern, or crisis here. The Chariot in the reverse, Eight of Wands in the reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Chariot in the reversal is no success. This is a lack of direction. You know, someone who is not determined, who is weak, out of control, emotions definitely all over the place, no faith, a lack of direction for sure, okay? But this is also someone who's keeping it all in. No movement. There's some kind of delay here as well. Maybe someone is feeling as though something is taking too long, and that's a part of why this instant gratification is better, or why someone has reached for this avenue. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, okay? This is about planning. It's about having patience. It's about focusing on the details of a situation. But I feel like maybe something is moving too slowly for someone. It seems like there is some kind of delay here. And I keep seeing that Fool card. Yeah, there it is. I keep seeing that Fool card, which is representing a new beginning of some sort, breaking free. Okay, there's a need to break free. There's a need to plan as well. There's a need to properly plan. I feel like someone is wanting to get out of a situation, wanting to break free from a situation when in fact there's a need to slow down and plan. There's a need to take your time. This will only result in a crash. Okay, it will only result in a crash. That instant gratification. What's the King of Swords? King of Swords is an extremely intelligent, wise individual. I mean, this could be representing a counselor, right? Maybe there's been some kind of consequences. Maybe there's guilt here as well. There could definitely be some guilt here for a past action or a wrong turn or you know, making the wrong move. No desire. Five of Pentacles, yeah. So the Five of Pentacles is insecurity. This is someone who does not have enough, or at least feels like they don't have enough. I feel like this has a lot to do with work for someone or finances. Again, materialism, which is that double card. The Five of Pentacles is someone who is insecure, okay, and at a place where they don't feel supported or don't have what they need, whether that be physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. This is someone who doesn't have what they need. There's been some kind of financial changes here, or this is someone who is experiencing consequences because there has been some sort of materialism, okay? There's been some sort of delay or lack of direction or inability to control oneself. The Chariot in the reversal is out of control behavior. It is. And especially clarifying that double card. Out of control. King of Pentacles in the reverse. There's definitely been a financial loss here. Alright. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. This is someone who is, I feel, very educated. Right? Or has some kind of wisdom, whether it be by life experience or what have you. But the King of Pentacles in the reversal is just focused on materialism, okay? Just focused on the material aspect. You know, he's so much so that he fails to make practical decisions. And this is why the Knight is here, showing that there's a need to slow down. There's a need to plan. There's a need to make practical decisions. The King of Pentacles in the reversal is so focused on his money, his success, and his business that he fails to slow down and focus on that wisdom, focus on the intellect, the experience that he has to make better decisions. I don't know if there's been some kind of loss because of these poor decisions, okay? Or, you know, this could even be speaking to some kind of legal action that has been taken or legal situation that someone is in. There's a lesson in this. There's a lesson in this. King of Pentacles in the reversal is not practical. He's not committed. He is not trustworthy by any means. And this, you know, because of this, there's been some kind of financial issues. There's been some kind of financial issues. Knight of Swords is showing up in the reversal here. Ace of Cups in the reversal. Four of Pentacles here as well. And the Hierophant in the reverse. I feel like someone has definitely done some kind of illegal activity. Maybe to get drugs. Maybe to feed an addiction, right? Whatever the addiction may be, or some kind of unhealthy habit or pattern that has put someone in a difficult situation. There's a need to make a decision. There's a need to face the truth here, right? There's a need to face the truth. There's a need to be honest with oneself about how you feel, how these things are affecting one's life. The Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords. Two of Swords again. The Oracle. And the Magician in the reverse. There's definitely been an abuse of power. With the Magician in the reverse. There's a need to trust the intuition here. Okay, I feel like it's blocked. The Magician in the reversal is a lack of awareness, self-awareness in particular. This is resources being lost, or using them in the wrong way. I feel like someone used their resources incorrectly, illegally, or just impractically. Is that a word? It is today. So much so that there's been some kind of loss or financial trouble. Okay, no support, no help. Maybe someone had to move because of these things, right? There's definitely some guilt showing up. It's showing up internally. I feel like there's a need to pause and self-reflect, okay? There's a need to pause and self-reflect. Take this time out to think about, how can I make this thing right? I feel like someone has a really hard choice to make. Maybe it's turning oneself in, or being honest with somebody about a problem, or being honest with somebody about, their financial struggles, or emotional struggles, whatever it is. There's a need to be honest. The Two of Swords says, I have a lot to say, but I don't know how to. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, I have a lot to say, but I don't know how to say it, when to say it, if I should say it, how, when it's going to come out, what are the consequences of this going to be? But this has gone on too long, and it's taken somebody to the place of feeling as though there's no return. Let's get a final message for Gemini. Final message here for Gemini. Emotional gloss. This is the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's some kind of sadness here, or maybe depression. I feel like this is a part of why these decisions are being made, right? And once we're able to heal, once we're able to recognize an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves, or to connect with someone else and bring harmony back into the emotional space, then things start to change. Because, on the surface is addiction, but below the surface, there's always more. Okay? There's always more. Yeah, there's that shadow card. I knew that was going to come out. The Moon card, the Death card, and the Six of Pentacles. There's a need for a significant change. I feel like someone needs to become aware. Okay? Sacral chakra was sitting in the reversal right next to the Devil here. Alright, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that something here resonated with you guys and ultimately brings you peace and clarity and confirmation, okay? Whatever it is that you're needing at this time. Don't forget to like this video, share the love, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time for the next one.